my gosh. You know, it's like 2 in the morning right now, and I am tired. I am crazy tired. I had a moment where I thought to myself, I actually can't believe I'm still awake. I've been up since 3 a.m. It is now 2 a.m. I am now officially up for 24 hours almost. I'm shy of 1 hour. I have talked to so many people today. And you know, for me, I'm like, man, it's amazing because every time I think I have my game wrapped in, you know what I realize and learn about myself? That there are moments in time when I am thinking small. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I didn't know if today was possible. I have been dreaming and thinking and just wanting something for so long. And when you see a problem in the world, you go out to try and shift it and try and change it and solve it. And I saw a problem in the world last year and I didn't really know how to solve it. And then I saw a problem in the world this year and I didn't really know how to solve it. And then you know what I decided? I'm like, you know, what if we're not ready to solve this problem? What if we don't know what we're doing? I even thought to myself, could we even be in over our heads? This is an area that I know nothing about. Oh my gosh. We have done something in history that I just feel so excited about. You know why? Because we have launched the very first Freedom Chapter, and the meeting happened today here in Arizona, and it was awesome. We had awesome people who came out, and we had people who drove an hour to get to this meeting, and I thought, oh my gosh, we've done it. We have taken the concept of networking to a whole nother level, but more importantly, it was a lesson for myself. It was a lesson for me in thinking too small. Like, even for me, I'm like, damn it, Tiffany, you have been thinking too small. And this year, as sick as I was, as much as we had going on, I said, I have to give birth to this idea I've got in my head and in my heart. And I can't see it all. And I don't know how this is going to happen. And I don't know what the things are going to do. What's going on, Anne? How you doing? How you doing? So, like, I didn't know how this thing was going to happen. And I was afraid. I thought to myself, are we getting it in over our heads? We have so many other projects. We've got a year to catch up from. I've been sick for 7 months. We've got revenue to do and lost time and launches that didn't happen. And I said, but I have to do this because this was one of my big things that I needed to accomplish this year, and we did it. And you know what the reminder was for me is that no matter where you are in your game or what you're doing, it is so important for you to give birth already to the things that you've got in your heart, to the things that you wake up at night and you think about, to the things that you go to sleep with on your mind, to the things that, like, you walk around in the day and you're like, man, how do I do this? How do I make it work? What does it look like? You have to give birth. You know why? Because someone somewhere needs it. And the things that you procrastinate on are some of the biggest and best ideas you could ever have. And I learned an invaluable lesson because I almost told myself this year, you know, we're in over our heads. We cannot pull this off. We don't have enough of X. We don't have enough time. We have a million things to do, and all these things. And the truth is that I had to follow my heart. And this was a tough decision for me this year because I spent 7 months sick. I spent 7 months. I've had 3 surgeries. I have cried quite a bit. I've had a lot of pacing the floor, a lot of medication, a lot of frustration and anger. And I found myself in this place where I'm like, I actually don't know if I should do this. And my head was telling me, oh, this is not, you know, gave me all the reasons why it won't work, gave me all the reasons why it's a bad time, gave me all the reasons why I shouldn't. And you know what? My heart led me down the right direction. I thought about all the people that we needed to serve and what would happen to them if I didn't serve them. And then eventually I came to this place, and this place was, you know what? If I don't serve these people, but more importantly, if I don't give birth to this thing, there's a chance of it dying. And I didn't want this dream that I had to die. So today we launched the very first Freedom Chapter. And if you don't know, I am on a mission. And my mission is to change the way we do business in general. It's to help more people stop thinking small. It's to move the needle in life and in business. It's to reach into areas that really aren't obtainable sometimes. It's to find more underdogs like me. It's to give bigger and better people a platform that doesn't require them to spend $35,000 to get good coaching. It's to find family members who are lost. It's to build new friendships and relationships and to be and sit inside of love that I didn't have. Like, I am on a mission. If you don't know that, let me make that clear. I am on a mission to find more of my Onwards to Freedom family members. I am on a mission to change the conversation when it comes to how do you help people. I'm on a mission to teach a new concept of what it means to give and to serve with the tools and talents that you have. I'm on a mission to teach the people who trust me with their businesses and their money and their families and their dreams and their ideas how to be the best version of a leader that I can be. And damn it, I'm not perfect. I haven't slept for 24 flipping hours, right? So I can't be perfect, because there's a million people out there who would tell me, Tiffany, your health is too important. You should be in sleep. You need 8 hours. Nah, 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 nah. I think all that stuff is important. But let me tell you, my dreams don't sleep. So I wasn't able to sleep today. It is just that doggone simple. My dreams do not sleep. They have not sleep. They will not sleep. I have not been this excited. I feel like this year I've just been shown a million things, and it's a lesson for me that no matter what the idea is, when you give birth to it, big things happen. Everything changes when you stop thinking small. I looked in the mirror. I was just about to literally shut down and take all this stuff off, and I'm like, everything changes when you stop thinking small. Like, that's the reality of what I just heard for myself. Everything changes when you stop thinking small. And I had to ask myself this year, about 5 months ago, Tiffany, where are you thinking small? And where are you thinking small? That's what I asked myself. I was like, Tiffany, I think you're thinking small. Damn it, you're telling all these people to stop thinking small. Like, you're thinking small. Because look at this idea, look at this dream you've got going on, and you haven't even put it into fruition. All I ask you to do is to take a moment and think about the dream, the idea, the desire, the want, whatever it is, whatever you've been sitting on. And I'm going to ask you to launch it. I'm going to ask you to just jump off into the deep end. We decided to put up these freedom chapters, and I jumped into the deep end where this mother effer is completely dark on the bottom. We can't see. We don't even know if there's anything in it. There's like sharks and whales probably waiting to swallow me whole, but it doesn't matter because I was willing to just jump in. You know, the truth is that if I had not jumped in the doggone water, do you know how many things, how many seeds I would have missed out on to plant? Do you know how many lives will be changed because of the seeds that we planted in these awesome people? We didn't charge any money. We made this whole thing free. The very first freedom chapter happened today. It's something that I didn't believe was possible, that I almost didn't do because I was thinking too small. The very next freedom chapter happens next week, and there's another one after that. And I realized, you know what? Because I made a decision to not think small myself, something big is on its way. I'm excited about that. I am so excited. I really, really am. So I'm speaking and talking about this lesson for anyone who's chiming in and listening, whether this is live or on replay. But I also have to make it known, like, I need to publicly, openly say, because when you make things public, you're accountable to it. I thought small this year, for sure, and I underestimated what I was capable of, and I underestimated what I knew, and I underestimated my resources, and I underestimated, what was in front of me. I underestimated my dream and how powerful it was. So I am signing off. I love you to pieces. I really, really do. If you want to check out what we're doing something pretty kick-ass. And I am not perfect. It probably won't completely be right, but I'll tell you what. I think the greatest excitement about life is being able to fight for everything you love. I think that's what makes life go round for me. To fight for moments, people, experiences, ideas, and concepts, and creativity that you love. That's what makes it go round for me. And if I spend my entire life fighting for those things and vying for those things and standing in the gap for those things, then so be it. That's A-okay with me. Here's that key sentence. You ready for it? Everything changes when you stop thinking small. So where are you thinking small in your life? I just told you where I was thinking small in mine. I'd love to hear yours.